Before I get copyrighted. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Janae Abe. If you're new, if you're not, welcome back. Okay, so today, let me get it together. Today we're going to be talking about my feminine hygiene routine, and I wanted to share some tips with women because if you're like me, and I don't want to put my mom on blast because she's, you know, she's cool or whatever, but she didn't really teach me how to wash down south. Like, there's been some situations where I was like, is that me? Am I smelling myself? Because that's not okay. And I'm sure we've all had those moments where we was a little funky, like, sis, you can scrub a little more down there. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you guys some helpful tips. Make sure you stay tuned. If you're new to my channel, we're gonna be doing this. So we're talking about goals on this channel, lifestyle, and beauty. I think next week I'm gonna actually do like a face routine so you guys can see that. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to your girl because we're definitely gonna be doing a lot more videos, okay? If you're sleeping around with James, Paul, and Tyrone, and you think your woo-ha is gonna smell good, I don't think so. No, I'm sorry. Especially if you let the person, you know, finishing you or whatever, y'all ladies know, like grown folks know. So first of all, stop doing that. Okay, because that area is super sensitive and it doesn't want like all these people coming in and out of them, okay, or in and out of there, and you don't know who you've been sleeping with. So that can definitely throw off your pH balance, which could create a smell, whether you get BV or something else. That's between you and him. But with BV, it's not just because you're having sex. Like, you can get bacterial vaginosis from different things, and there's definitely a really strong fishy odor to that. So if you do notice that you have a fishy odor as a woman or as a man, you need to go get checked because that's not normal, and that could indicate that there's an infection, which there usually is if you smell fishy. So don't be embarrassed by it, but please, like, this is super important. Be responsible and call your gynecologist or go to your doctor. If you don't have insurance or whatever, then go to Planned Parenthood where they're able to help you out, and it might be free for you, or, you know, a clinic, a free clinic that's around your neighborhood. Research that. So first, we're gonna start off with maintenance, okay? If you want to keep yours hairy and bushy, by far, do you, sis? In the winter, I let it grow, like low-key, an afro, whatever. I let it grow. I don't shave. I don't care. So if you are gonna let your woo-ha grow out, just make sure that you're maintaining it. You know, you might not want to trim it, but just know wherever you have hair, there's gonna be an odor. Just think about it. If you have hair under your armpits, like, you're gonna have an odor under there because of the bacteria on the skin, the microbes, all of that. Also with your hair on your head, like, you wash it maybe once or twice a week, you know, because it might have a smell or there's buildup. So the same thing with your woo-ha. There's, you know, microbes in the skin, and it's a lot going on down there. So that hair is literally holding on to that odor. But the reason I don't shave in the winter is because it's cold. So, you know, if they're, I don't know, I don't really smell an odor when it's in the winter. Now, if it's in the summer, which we are approaching, then yes. In the summer, I make sure that I wax the whole woo-ha and the butt, because where I live, I swear it's Mars on Earth, and this week it's about to be 117 degrees, and I'll be damned if I have all this hair here and I start to smell something when I'm walking or whatever. A lot of people think like, yo, woo-ha is supposed to smell like peaches and cream or flowers, roses, you know, watermelon, pineapple. Like, they think it's gonna actually smell like that, And the reason I'm laughing is because, yo, society is crazy. Like, they make women feel like something is wrong with them because their woo-ha vagina doesn't smell like peaches and cream. Like, there's nothing wrong with you, and everyone has their own scent. You might have a really strong scent, and you might have a really mild scent where you can barely smell anything at all, but nothing's wrong with either. That's just your scent. And if somebody's complaining about your scent, he or she can get to step in. Goodbye. Like, you don't need that in your life. You know, who does that? But yeah, don't let nobody make you feel, you know, insecure about yourself or about your scent, especially if it's normal for your body. Now, if it's like a fishy smell and they're like, you know, I think something's wrong, then that's a different story. But if it's your normal scent, don't trip on them. Like, they can buy. So what I use is this Aveeno body wash, which I love. So it's fragrance free. My woo-ha is so sensitive. Like, she literally hates anything with fragrance, whether it's soap, lotion, anything, sprays. If it gets too close, like, it starts burning or it starts getting irritated because of that fragrance. So that's why I'm very careful what I put down there. And when I do use this Aveeno here, I make sure I just put like a little drop. And then I don't use any type of towels when I'm washing my body, so just my hands. You know, that area, that region is very sensitive anyways, and I don't want to be scrubbing that area with a washcloth. So for me personally, it works better when I'm using my hands because I'm really able to get in there completely and make sure it's squeaky clean. So what I do is, you want to spread the lips open, like spread them open, especially the outer labia lips, or how is it, labia, I don't know, but y'all know what I'm saying. You want to spread the lips, make sure you get in there, scrub and rub, scrub and rub, scrub and rub. So make sure that you are opening up the lips. You really want to get in there, and also the inner lips. Please do not let the soap, I don't care if it's fragrance free, get inside of the vagina. Inside of the vagina, meaning, you know, where like the baby's head comes out. Whew. Yeah, I've seen videos of that and that looks so painful, but us women, we are so strong. And some of you women, you know, where like you put toys in, that's what I'm talking about. Don't let the soap get in there, please. Because even though it says fragrance free, and I don't know if many of you knew this, but that doesn't mean that there's no fragrance at all in the soap. It's not like the company actively removed all of the fragrance out of there. It just usually means there's no additional scents that they added to the soap itself. So all the ingredients that make up the soap, like all of these ingredients on the back, have scents. So I feel like a lot of people be thinking just because it says fragrance free or non-scented means, oh, there's no scent at all, because some women still get irritated with fragrance free soaps. Now we're going to talk about the butt, because some people have stinky booties, and you know, sometimes it happens. But the same thing, I use my fingers for that as well, because you want to make sure you get up in there. And then if you're in the shower, you know, like, smell your finger. I'm not sure. Okay.
Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not trying to be gross. I'm not trying to be gross. But literally just smell it to make sure you're fresh. Like, if there's still a smell after you washed it, you clearly didn't wash good enough. So keep scrubbing. Because I don't know, I feel like one time when I was younger, like maybe 12 or 13, I was washing and I came up the shower and dried off and I smelled something still. I said, oh no, we gotta get back in the shower. So if that happens, you know, just get back in the shower and wash. But that's when I was using a washcloth and it didn't get me clean. So that's why I've been using my hands. One thing that I do use, another body wash, because I use two for my body. I use the Olay, this here. I'm trying to focus. Y'all, when I tell you this smells so amazing, like this has to be the best soap I have ever tried in my life. And I'm not being extra. Like, I used to use Dove, which I don't no more. Like, I don't like Dove because to me it's just like a lotion. I'm putting lotion on in the shower. It doesn't set up for me. It doesn't work for me, so I stopped using that. You know, whatever. But this Olay here, it sets up and a little goes a long way. So I use this on everything except my intimate parts. So arms, you know, my butt, not inside, but like the exterior, ooh, excuse me, the exterior of my body, I use this. And you can get this from Target. Right after the shower, I get out, I dry off with my towel, and then I moisturize. Now for my woo-ha, my sensitive area, I use this Cetaphil. It's very light. It's for all skin types, so I really like how light it is, and it has no fragrance, supposedly. But I will use this on my woo-ha, and you know, to keep it moisturized. But I really like this, especially for those intimate areas. You don't want, again, you don't want any fragrance in that area because you can end up causing like a yeast infection or irritation, like burning or something down there, which is, you don't want that. Now I use this Jergens, y'all know, the OG Jergens, you know, that cherry almond scent. I was gonna say flavor, but this is not like candy, you know. But this here is the bomb. So I use that over my whole body, or I'll use like some Victoria's Secret, you know, like lotion. But their stuff, it's like watery. Victoria's Secret or Bath and Body Works, they really changed their formula over the years, which I don't like. Like, we're still paying, you know, a high amount of money for these little lotions and sprays, but the quality is going down every year. I don't understand that. At night, I do not use lotion unless it's in my woo-ha area. I will use this Johnson's Shea and Cocoa Butter Oil Gel. So this is the bomb after you get out the shower, and you know, especially like a warm or a hot shower. So after I cleaned everything and I'm smelling fresh, I'm moisturized, it's time for the deodorant. And I use now Dove. They are the when it comes to deodorant and stuff. So I use this one here. It's the Pink Rosa. Amazing. Like, out of all of their scents, I think this is the best one because I got an apple one, something fruity, and it made me musty. How does deodorant make you musty? Like, I literally sprayed it and I was like within an hour musty. How? Do you know how embarrassing that is? You're musty but you put on deodorant. No. That's horrible. And when I'm in the shower, I make sure that if I'm shaving, which I don't like to shave, I'm gonna be honest, ladies, I do not like shaving, especially the woo-ha area, because when you shave it and it starts growing back, all of those ingrown hairs and bumps that you get, I'm like, do I need to go to a doctor? Like, even though I know in my mind I just shaved, I'm just like, yo, you know, I'm feeling scared because now my woo-ha is looking kind of ugly, you know, these bumps and stuff. So I get that waxed completely, just waxed off everything. So Brazilian wax, if you don't know what that is, you're gonna wax basically everything. It's gonna be bald head. So the vagina and then the butt. You gotta spread them cheeks, and then you gotta, you know, bust it wide open basically for them to get all the hair off. When I am in the shower, I do shave my legs. That's about the only thing. And then my armpits. I think I'm gonna just do laser because I don't like shaving my armpits either. But I do use some type of barrier when I am shaving. So I use the Skintimate. Y'all, this has been around for ages. If you know, you know. But yeah, I use that, and it's very soft, smells amazing, and leaves my skin super soft and moisturized. So I would definitely recommend that. Another thing is when I'm in the shower, I exfoliate once a week. Y'all, whoever made this tree hut, can we just thank the Lord for them, because they're the bomb. Like, especially for a sugar scrub or an exfoliator. Oh my gosh. So I use the cotton candy one. I exfoliate my woo-ha with this because it is sugar. And if you don't know, you have natural like bacteria in your vagina, okay, called lactobacillus or lactobacillus, something like that. And you know, it's kind of regulated by everything, the immune system and stuff like that. But the moment you start drinking a lot of sugary stuff, or there's sugar in that region from like the sugar scrub, that lactobacillus or lactobacilli, another, you know, word that they call it, it's gonna get out of hand. It's gonna feed on that sugar. Now you have problems with like a yeast infection, which was something like I suffered from. I'm just like, why do I keep getting these? And I asked my gynecologist, and she was like, well, tell me a little bit about your diet. Do you eat foods that are really high in sugar or high in carbs? And I was like, well, yeah, but you know, I work out. She was like, well, that's why, because those carbs then turn into sugars, and then you're also eating foods with sugar. So that's creating these yeast infections that kind of keep happening to you. So make sure that you eat foods that are low in sugar, or try to stay away from like candy and stuff like that. So when women are saying, oh girl, you know, you gotta eat some pineapple juice and some watermelon and you're gonna smell good and you're gonna taste good, I'm thinking to myself, really? So you drinking like 3 cans of pineapple juice and you don't have a yeast infection? Like, that would throw my woo-ha off completely. I can't do that. I can't drink a whole bunch of pineapple juice and watermelon within a day, because I would suffer again from a yeast infection. So that is something that, if you are suffering from multiple like yeast infections, that you should talk to your gynecologist about that. But that was, you know, one of the things that I noticed with me, and I do not eat things with a lot of sugar, and I've noticed I haven't really had that problem occur again. So another helpful tip, ladies, stop wearing panties all the time, please. Okay, so I can understand, like, if you're going out, then fine, you know, use or wear the panties. But when you're at home and you're just chilling, like, you know, it's chill Sunday or self-care Sunday, and you're just at home, like, just take your panties off and let your woo-ha breathe. She needs to breathe. She is suffocating with the cotton panties or the satin panties, and that's also creating a smell. Think about it. It's summer. You have on the panties. You're keeping it like really, really moist down there, and in this case, it's not a good moist. But yeah, you're keeping it moist, and if you have hair down there, girl, oh my gosh, there's gonna be an odor, and it's moist. So she ain't breathing, she's suffocating, and that's not really healthy for you or for the woo-ha. So make sure that, you know, if you're falling asleep, like, just, you know, if you're going to sleep at night and you have on the panties, like, just get in the habit of just taking them off and letting your woo-ha breathe. So I got these wet wipes here from Walmart, which are really good, especially like if you're taking a number 2, or if you're just peeing and you're not going to be home for like another 8 or 9 hours because you're working or you're at school. It's really good to have those wipes, so in a way you can freshen up yourself when you are using the bathroom. Because think about it, you're taking a number 2 and you're wiping yourself with like just tissue. Like, what do you think? You're just smearing the smell. Like, think about it. You're just literally smearing the smell. When babies, you know, take a dump, it smells horrible, but they use baby wipes and then the baby's good. Like, you can't smell nothing no more. So the same thing with us adults. I don't know why we even have toilet tissue. We should just have flushable wipes. But if you are bustier and your boobs kind of like pushed together, sometimes at the end of the day, you could smell like in between that and like almost pass out. You know, I'm just being honest. Y'all women know sweat boob, like, that's something serious. So one thing I do notice is some women will spray deodorant. Like literally just spray it right in between there. Or what I do is I spray my perfume. So 2 of the perfumes that I use in the summer is Valentino and then my YSL. So my Valentino, which y'all, it is so bomb. This is bomb. Focus. So I will literally spray this in the middle of my chest and I'm good all day. So if it's hot and I'm sweating, all you're gonna smell is the perfume that I sprayed. So I use this during the day, and at night I use my YSL Libre. Y'all, look at that packaging. Like, that just looked like only a boss chick is, you know, she's spraying, smelling good, looking good. Like, I love this presentation. It's a beautiful, the gold detailing, but this is definitely a sensual scent, so it's like grown and sexy, okay? But yeah, I wear this at night to make sure that I smell good. I just make sure that I spray in between my thighs, because you don't want to get close to your woo-ha. You know, one time I did that and I was burning. I had to get a fan and just literally place it like this with my leg up and literally just put the fan down there. Y'all, I'm a mess because it was burning. But you know, I learned with trial and error, because no one told me. I guess I should have known, but no one told me you can't just spray it, you know? But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys some tips and tricks on my 2021 feminine hygiene routine. You know, smelling good down south, smelling good down south, smelling good down south. And staying fresh throughout the day. Okay, so I hope you guys like this video. If you have questions, or hey, you don't agree with what I said, that's fine. Get to stepping.